and we're here from Drake Wing Game, and it's me on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Santa Lucia, Nate's Path. Y'all, I have a feeling this is going to be a fiery, explosive episode, so let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. I'm tempted to tell her it's not a phase, Mom, this is who I am, but knowing her, that'll go over as well as a Led Zeppelin, and she hates Led Zeppelin. Hey, Mom, funny seeing you here. You must be keeping close tabs on me, seeing how I never told you about the play. Is it so wrong for a mother to worry about her son? I figuratively roll my eyes in my head. I can't do it outright, or she'll notice and make a stink about it. Who told you about it? It was your friend, the cat or something. I fucking knew it. I thought I told you to stay away from people like that. Cats are people too, Mom. You would know that if you ever stepped outside your bubble. Don't talk to me like that. I'm your mother. Ugh. I fold my arms and stare at the exit door. I'm gonna kill Ben for this. It's nice to see that all that money your father and I are paying for your education is going to good use. Very good performance for getting your lines and running off stage. Money well spent. What can I say? I was caught off guard seeing a real-life vampire in the crowd. She cocks her head to the side with a wry smile. Shit. I might have went too far with that one. I always knew you were being foolish choosing acting as your career. Seeing you on stage tonight, that was exactly what I expected from you. If you want to rebel against your father and I, that's fine. We're going to stop wasting our money funding your worthless degree. What? Mom, you can't do that! Oh, I can, and I will. She responds with pure venom. Until you switch to something worth a damn, consider your funding cut off. Mom! You should be grateful I even let you attempt this foolish idea in the first place. You're so much smarter than this, Nathan. You're going to be taking over the orchard someday, so why don't you study something helpful? Business would be great. Or if you want to put your intellect to good use, pick a STEM degree. I'll be more than happy to pay for that. She has me stuck in a corner. Like I've always been, ever since I was a kid. Not once has she ever let me stand on my own 2 feet. Nathan, you were always such a good boy. What happened to us? When did you get so mean? All I've ever wanted to do was protect you. You can see that, right? I close my eyes, take a deep breath. Yes, Mother. Oh, shit. This is not gonna have a... I feel the blood boil in my veins listening to that woman talk to Nate. She's every bit as awful as he described her. What a wicked witch, using guilt to control her son like that. It's no wonder he froze at the sight of her. Wish I got here sooner. Maybe if I were in there first, I could have been by Nate's side to support him in this. Instead, here I am standing outside the door listening to her chew him a new one. No, fuck this. She may have her tendrils in Nate, but she doesn't control me at all. I should... Right as I'm about to step through the door, I feel a hand land on my shoulder and firmly hold me in place. What? I turn around and am face to face with someone I never would have expected. Oh! Candace? I whisper her name. Don't go in there. It's not your place to intervene. She whispers back and tries to pull me aside. But, instead of saying more, she stares into my eyes. It's not an angry stare nor a pleading stare. No. Rather, it feels more like compassion. Without a word, she somehow communicates a world of seriousness and wisdom. Yeah. Okay. To my surprise, she manages to convince me. She walks with me around the corner where we're still able to hear what's going on but aren't likely to be spotted. Nate's mom continues on her guilt trip, bringing his father into things. I never knew how much Mr. Moretti sacrificed for his son. Still, it's unfair to dump all of this onto Nate, especially right now after what happened on stage. All I want to do right now is hug him and let him know everything's going to be fine. Eventually, we hear the door close and watch as the old woman storms her way down the hall. Can't believe Nate came from a creature like that. I didn't hear any other voices in the dressing room, so he should probably be alone at this point. Now, go talk to him. Okay. Before I even get a chance to ask her something, she's already walking towards the women's dressing room. My scenes are coming up. I'll leave the rest to you, Ben. It's not like I can follow her, so I guess this is it. Somehow I'm feeling strangely reassured. A little unnerved, too, but, she's putting a lot of faith in me. All this feels so out of nowhere. I knew they were friends, but I didn't expect their bond to be like this. Well, no chickening out now. I take a deep breath and enter the men's dressing room. By the time the door closes, I've already spotted the fox sitting at a table staring into the mirror. Already back in his street clothes, too. Must have given the costume to his understudy or something. Hey, Nate? No response. Nate, can you hear me? Again, no response. I slowly make my way closer to him, continuing to try and gain his attention. Nate, can we talk? Nate, please say something. Yeah, I can hear you. He finally responds, but in pure monotone. His gaze remains fixed on the mirror, and I can make out the blank expression on his face from the reflection. Are you okay? No. A curt response, but at least it's honest. So, that was your mom, huh? Mm-hmm. I don't like how stiff he's being. Man, she really did a number on him. You know everything she said was bullshit, right? You're not responsible for your dad's debts, and you're allowed to make your own decisions on what to do with your life. Uh-huh. He's not listening, is he? Okay, so... well... Your performance was super good. I'm sorry it had to end early. Thanks. Constant monotone. It's like talking to my own dad. I can't stand the shutting down thing they do. Nate, please, I'm trying to talk to you here. Can you stop being a brick wall for a sec? He shrugs his shoulders, which is more of a response than I've got up to this point. Whatever. Whatever. Come on, man. Can you at least look at me? I get close enough to put a hand on his shoulder. Don't touch me! Before I can reach, he slaps my hand away. Don't fucking touch me! What? He stands up from his seat, but instead of getting close to me, he steps away to put some distance between us. You are the single most dense individual I've ever had the displeasure to know. Color finally returns to his voice, but not the way I hoped. Wow, okay. I just wanted to talk. No, you still don't get it, do you? There's no talking to be had here because there's nothing to talk about. What do you mean? We're boyfriends, aren't we? He stops for a second and blinks his eyes several times at me. You're dense, naive, and stupid. How's it possible you haven't noticed yet? Noticed what? I'm acting, Ben. I'm an actor. I've been acting this whole time from day one. I don't know what you're saying. He puts a hand up to his face and sighs. Jesus Christ. Let me put it this way, then. I'm a fraud, Ben. He waves his hands in a circle. This whole relationship, it's based on lies. How can you not see it? I mean, it should have been obvious that night we tried to have sex. He whispers that last part. That really should have been the big giveaway, but no. You dim-wittedly, frustratingly continue holding on to this so-called relationship. And it just pisses me off to no end. Wake the fuck up, Ben. This guy you're in love with, it's not me. It's your ex-boyfriend, Eric. It always has been. You've just been projecting him onto me. And being the asshole I was more than happy to take on that role for you. But you have to face reality now. None of this was real. I was just method acting. All this info is hitting me like a truck. My breath has slowed to a crawl, and my heart rate has spiked tremendously. I can't even break up with you. Why is that? Isn't it obvious? It's because we were never together in the first place. Whatever, this isn't worth it. He reaches behind the table and grabs his satchel. I can't deal with this right now. I have to go. He storms out the dressing room and slams the door behind him. All I can do is stand here. Stunned. I can see my reflection in the mirror. Tears stream down my face. Somehow it feels like I just met Nate for the first time. The real Nate. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think that relationship is over for now. I didn't get much sleep last night. Nate's words just kept ringing in my head. I don't know how I'm supposed to finish writing this article now. How could I stay and watch the rest of the play after that? What the hell even happened? How could he treat me like... Karina holds the door open for me, which manages to break me out of my train of thought. Oh. Thanks. No problem. She lets out a long sigh as we continue walking together to freshman seminar. I was worried when you texted me saying you weren't coming back to your seat, but now I guess it all makes sense. All this because of his mother. God, if I could strangle that woman, I totally would. Uh-huh. Sorry, not helping much, am I? It's not your fault, Karina. It's not like we knew the extent of the relationship he has with his mom. Hell, he pretty much never talked about her around me. I wish he wasn't blaming you, though. She must have found out we're dating. We're dating? I don't even know anymore. I put both of my palms on my forehead. Nothing's gonna help the confusion at this point. Do you want me to try talking to him? No! I blurted out a response with more force than I should. Look, this is my problem to solve. Give me a chance to try first, okay? Fair enough. Okay. Also, I stare at her directly. Please, Karina, do not tell the others about this. She's already been loose-lipped about our relationship. I don't want to deal with trying to explain the situation to the rest of our friends. Brian and Carlos? They mean well, but they'll just make things worse if they get involved. And do I even need to say anything about Chris? Don't worry, you've made your point. My lips are sealed, Ben. Thanks. My ears twitched at the sound of loud music approaching quickly from behind us. Nate passes right by without even looking at us. He's listening to some kind of rock music blasting through a pair of earbuds tethered around his neck. I managed to get over the shock of seeing him right as he enters the lecture hall ahead of us. He's holding himself differently than before. The energy feels off. Slightly hunched forward, hands in pockets choker around his neck. Wearing nothing but black? I get that encounter with his mom was traumatic. But really? Really? I see what you mean. Whatever, let's just get to class. Are you gonna be okay? I'll figure it out. With a deep breath, I step through the doors and start making my way down to our usual spot at the front. Many of our other classmates either trail in behind us or enter from the doorway on the other side of the hall. In the front row, I recognize the back of the heads of Carlos and Brian, but naturally, not a Nate in sight. Without thinking, I pause my steps, which causes Karina to run into me from behind. Sorry. Where did he go? I scan the room for any signs of Nate, but can't find him. At least not in the obvious spots. In the furthest corner of the back row, the fox sits with his feet hanging over the seat in front of him. Nose firmly buried in his phone, clearly has no intention of sitting with us today. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there, y'all. Ooh, that was, not a happy episode. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon or YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!